There is love. There is love. There is love.
Alright, welcome to our last video cast. Didn't that rhyme? Last video cast here at the Kramer Pad in Hensley, Arkansas. You might hear the dogs bark or cars go by, but that's alright because that's just the way we roll around here. Hopefully you won't hear a four-wheeler screaming down the road. But anyway, this is the last chance that we have a chance to talk, and so I wanted to just go over some very essential things I feel like you need to do, and I thought it'd be appropriate to do this outside because we're going to be outside. And today I've been cutting the grass here at our house, and I've had my nice sun visor to keep the sun off my face. I've had my shades on to protect my eyes out here. And I want to point something out to you. I don't know if you can really tell, but you see the little lines, different colors of my shirt? That's called sweat. And we're going to do a lot of that. So it's time to realize that we're going to work our tails off. It's not a vacation. It's not a time to just kick back and relax. It is a work. Bring it on, Cletus. Man up. Do what you got to do, but bring your A game because there's a lot of sweat involved. There's a lot of work involved, and we're going to have to do a few things. One of the things we're going to have to do is I'm going to bring some tissues, okay? Because I don't like whiners, and so if you're a whiner, then I'm going to bring these just for you, and I'm going to give you a tissue and tell you to get over it because we are going to work really hard, and you need to be prepared for that. You need to drink lots of water, just as I'm doing today. Drinking lots of water. That was ice, by the way. I don't spit back in my own water, but drink lots of water. Make sure you put sunscreen on. Make sure you have the appropriate things, but take breaks. I'm kind of relaxing in the little shower out here in the driveway. So make sure that you rest and you take care of yourself like you need to. One of the things I think my cousin Jake talked to you about was relationships. I've got this wedding ring on, and Becky and Trevor and Danny will have a wedding ring on, but to my knowledge, nobody else is married on the trip, so I want to keep it that way. We just want to make sure that you're not there to hook up. I know, Casey, you are in love with Taylor, and that's beautiful, wonderful, glorious. But on this trip, you're not here to work on your relationship. You're here to work for God, and so I want everybody, not just the people that are in relationships, but the people that see a cutie walk by, that you're not here to socialize. So we need to be focused and stick to the work at hand. Hey, listen, I just want to tell you just a couple things in this video cast that I think are very important. Those are some essential things I just wanted to make sure that you knew about. And by the way, today, if you see this video today, we're going to be loading up trailers at the church between 2 and 4. And if you want to get a chance to do that, it's okay to bring your luggage on Saturday morning, but we're going to be rolling out at 7 a.m. Don't be late for that. We're going to be rolling out at 7 a.m. But here's what I wanted to tell you. The last thing I could tell you, if there's one thing I wanted to tell you, is prepare your heart. I have been begging God to do some great things. I have been on my face begging God to change lives for the students that are going to be there, the adults that are going to be there, that you would get a glimpse of what it's like to be a follower of Christ, to be what it means to serve others. And that's just not just a slogan, but that's the heartbeat of Jesus Christ. And we want you to get on board with that, and I want you to fall in love with that idea. That's what we were created to do, not to be served. Because that's what Jesus said. I didn't come to be served, but to serve others. And so that's what we should be doing. And sometimes we lose sight of that because we have a good. We have our PS2 or Xbox or whatever at home, and we're relaxing. We're just going out to eat every week, and whatever we're doing, we're just me, and I want you to get a hold of that reality. I want you to get a hold of this plan that God has for you. And I want you to prepare your heart for that, not just to say, hey, I'm going to go hang out with a bunch of friends, but God is going to open my chest. God is literally going to open my chest, and He is going to implant His passion, implant His drive and His purpose for my life, and God is going to radically transform who I am on this trip. And so I am looking forward to that aspect of it. You know, the work, I don't mind the work. And I think it's a great thing that we're doing, but when we walk away, I want to see your life transformed. I want to see my life transformed, and we have to do that. So we're going to do all these things. Remember what I said in the beginning, that we want this trip to be safe. We want you to grow spiritually, and we want you to have the most fun possible. And we want to do those three things, so we're going to stick to that. So safety comes first, no matter what, and we're going to make sure that you're safe. And we have rules, and if you don't follow those rules, I'm real simple about that. I'm not going to tie you up with duct tape and put you in a bag somewhere. What I'm going to do is I'm going to send you home at your expense, and that means we'll pay for the plane ticket, we'll pay for the bus ticket, whatever it is, and then we'll send your parents a bill for that. And so I'm sure it won't be happy around your house if your parents get a $200 or $300 bill for us flying you back home. So if you can't follow the rules, if there's a problem with the rules, you need to let me know. But the rules are there to keep you safe. Make sure you get enough rest at night. Make sure we know where you're at. Make sure that you're safe at all times. So if you have a problem with the rules, you have a problem with an adult, you need to let me know. And because if you break a rule, if you can't follow the rules, then yes, there's no question, there's no second chances, there's no maybes. You're going to be sent home at your expense. So safety is one of those non-negotiable things, and we're going to make sure that you're safe at all times, because I want you to come home safely. I want you to arrive home. I want you to arrive there. I want you to work and serve, but I want you to come home safely. And I want your parents to have the confidence that you're going to be safe while you're there, and everything's going to be on the up and up. I want you to grow spiritually. That's my heartbeat, and I want to see that happen. And I'm going to try to spend some time with each one of you this weekend and see where you're at and see where you need to be, and get close to you. So I'm hoping that we can kind of see a picture of where God is leading you, and that's a huge part of that. So don't forget that. There's a lot of work involved, but God is going to open up our chest, and He's going to show us what He wants, and He's going to mold our hearts like a piece of clay. So just be prepared for that. And have fun. We're going to have fun. We're going to laugh. We're going to laugh at each other. We're going to laugh with each other. We're going to have a good time, and we want to have the best time possible. But here's the deal. I don't want to have fun at someone else's expense. I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings. Pranking, you know, I don't want to hurt anyone. So I've always had a rule about pranking, that if you prank somebody, if you damage their property or hurt them, you've gone over the top. And if you're unwilling to accept what comes in return to a prank, then there's a problem with that. So don't hurt anybody. Respect everybody else. Respect the people around you. But have fun, but don't do it at someone else's expense. It's okay to laugh and have a good time, but not somebody else's expense. Listen, this is the last video cast, and I just want to have your hearts prepared, your minds prepared. You're going to get there at 7 in the morning and be tired, and I just want you to go back to sleep, bring your pillow, bring your music, and go back to sleep and enjoy the ride. We're going to be there 10 hours, 12 hours, whatever it takes to get to Augusta, Georgia. But I want your attitudes to be great. I want your attitudes to be the best that they can possibly be. So prepare yourself for a long ride, maybe uncomfortable, maybe somebody annoying on there. But I want your attitudes to be the best that they can. The van rides are going to be the two most difficult things throughout the week. So I want you to do that. All right. Hey, I love you. I'm praying for you. I'm looking forward to what God's going to do this week in Augusta. And I can't wait. I can't wait to see you Saturday morning, because we're going to have a blast and we're going to enjoy this. Hey, have a good night's rest tonight. Make sure you go to sleep early. Don't stay up all night long. Make sure you're packed and ready to go and you've thought about everything. Hey, I love you. I'll see you in the morning. And I can't wait to see what God's going to do. All right.
There is love. There is love.